Shalom, shalom.
Shalom to everyone. Shalom. Yes, we are live. We are sailing down the Nile. This is the beginning of Israel, or the chosen who came out of Misraim. So we are in Egypt. And right now we are against the backdrop. There is a mountain behind us that we are passing by. And as this mountain is huge.
It really is. We've been passing by it
for at least a half an hour.
For a minute. And there's groves and groves of banana trees. This place is so plush.
Let's see.
It just looks wonderful. If you can see it. If we move out of the way, they can probably see it. Let's pick the camera up.
Okay, there we go. So as you can see, it is it's quite vast.
We're headed down to Aswan.
To the southern cities. So it's going to take us about a day's ride on the ship before we get into Aswan.
Right.
And from there we'll be doing some more touring. But we're gonna jump into a little bit of the Torah.
And we want to say welcome to another edition of Let's Talk Torah.
All right, so we're in Hosea chapter 5 and chapter 6, but we're going to jump right into the meat of it, chapter 6. And Israel is being judged, and Yahweh is displeased with Israel, so he is chosen or has chosen to represent Israel in the birth of the children of Hosea, which a boy and a girl, in their names
Lo Ami,
and
not my people. Lo Ruhama, you are not. I will not have compassion on you.
So Israel has gone through a period of judgment. But I wanted to go into chapter 6.
Yes.
Chapter 6 starts out with the heart of Israel being unrepentant. But he is telling us that he will revive Israel. So I'll read so that we can get some of the verbiage. Hosea chapter 6 verse 1. Come, let us turn back to Yahweh, for he has torn, but heal us. He has stricken, but us. On the third day he shall raise us up, so that we live before him, so that we know. Let us pursue to know Yahweh. His going forth is as certain as the morning. He has come, he comes to us like the rain, the latter rain,
hallelujah,
watering the earth. Ephraim, what would I do with you? Yehuda, what do I do without you? For your loving commitment is like a morning cloud and like the early dew. It goes away. Therefore, I have hewn them by the word of my mouth, and my right ruling break forth as the light. For I delight in loving commitment and not slaughtering, and in the knowledge of Elohim more than ascending offerings. But like Adam, they transgressed the covenant. There they act treacherously against me. Gilad is a city of workers of wickedness, tracked up with blood. And the bands and the robbers lie in wait for a man, so that the company of the priests murder on the way to Shechem. For they have done wickedness. I have seen a horrible matter in the house of Israel. Is there. Israel is defiled. Also, a harvest is appointed for you, O Yehuda, when I turn you back. When I turn back the captivity of my people. And I think that's where it ends in chapter 6.
You know, I'm looking at that where it says Gilead in
verse
6 and 8. Gilead is a city of workers of wickedness. And you know, the word Gilead in Hebrew means rocky place. And you know, Israel, Father God told Israel that they were stony. They had a stony heart. That's why he put the Torah of Yahweh on stone tablets to depict their hearts, because they were a people full of stony hearts.
Yes.
And so here he is talking about his judgment against Israel. And in the beginning, he starts out, come and let us turn back to Yahweh. Hosea starts out right out the gate. Come, let us turn back. With these people, because he's talking to these people with stony hearts.
Right. And it is prophesied that I will revive you. They'll raise you up pretty close to another.
Yeah.
So right here, so look at the time. So he rose again on third. And so this is talking about that we look at all of the different events that are going on around the world. Over in Syria at this time, the president of and so there's a lot of celebration that's going on in the opposed.
Some are not.
Exactly. A lot that's coming behind because you have the public who are, people. There's much more that
when we look at Hosea 6 and 10, it says, I have how the whoring of Ephraim. So two into the nation. And then, it is now sitting on the shoulders of Yeshua. Israel becomes the governing of the world, and now all of the kingdoms of this world become the kingdoms of our Elohim, Yahweh.
Verse 7 says, but like Adam, they transgressed the covenant. There they treacherously against me. So we need to understand that Israel has not kept the commands. The world are not following the commandments of Yahweh. So judgment is still pending for Israel and the nations. So, but I say that with degree because Israel, to the biggest part, has gone through its big judgment, but will be going through judgment again, where the nations now will be the focus of the big judgment this time. So Israel, those who are willing to follow the commandments, the time is now. So let us return.
And the beautiful thing is when Father Yah gives this information concerning his judgment on Israel, the beautiful thing is that he always comes back with a promise of restoration.
Exactly.
And so in 11 he says also a harvest. And that's that
already.
so child question right now.
Torah. Shalom.